Welcome to Attican Plays Farm Manager 2021. Let's start out by, let's kind of draw a line in the sand, if you will, and mark that off. And right back in here, we'll put in our bakeries. So a bakery, it's got a nice small footprint. Again, I'm going to assume it has the same kind of idea of 4 employees. I like this little thing we did here with the smokehouses, so let's continue that look. Let's build like this. Let's put a bakery in like this. Figure out where the road for it is. And a bakery should only need a warehouse and certainly a house, which won't fit there, so let's start this over. Okay. The bakery's a little small. Let's see. Let's just scoot it up one like this. And bring the road out. Put in our warehouse. And a house for the people who work there. Like so. And we'll put another one facing the opposite way. Like this. Now, the nice thing is it actually fits. Man, we could put them right together like that. I think I'm going to leave a little space in case we want to come out to the side. Okay. And we can run the road down like this and like this. That's a nice compact build for the bakery. We can give the folks in this house another little. Let's see if we can't do something with these. No, they're awfully big. I think we're actually better off with the something. A flower box, that would work. We'll give them a nice little row of flower boxes. There we go. And power. They're actually all powered from what we already have, our existing network, so we won't bother with that. Oh, I'm wondering why in the world is that taking so long? I'm not running it on fast forward. Okay, So let's hire manufacturing people. Got 3, that's a good start. Okay, our first bakery. Let's assign our 3 people. Upgrade and give them raises. And let's see what we can do here. Oh, okay. Now we can take wheat flour, chicken eggs, and cow's milk, which we're selling at reduced profit anyway, and make cake. And we are making 2 of those. Now the wheat flour, we don't have mills, unfortunately. This would be even better if we had mills. Then we could grow wheat and mill our own flour, or we could buy the wheat, which would be cheaper, and make the flour and use it. But we'll just buy the flour in this case. And we'll look at the economics of that and see how it works. So we could do that for cake. And then we could take flour, eggs, and milk and make organic version of cake. That's 2 products. We can take flour and eggs and make pasta. Organic flour and eggs, make organic pasta. Or just take flour and bake bread. That'd be wheat. 2 types of wheat, and looks like we can make rye bread. So we can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 products out of these bakeries. I think we're going to go for all of them. We got time. We're trying to grow our engine as much as we can, right off the bat here. So let's just work our way down the line. Let's just do the basic cake. And we are producing the eggs. And it looks like we're going to need 60 eggs per cycle, which would be about 1/4 of the milk kind of a thing, 2,000 eggs a year. I would say we're probably killing that number. Chicken eggs, 650 times 100. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. So we should be able to do all these things, or close to it. So we're going to have to set up a buy order for the flour. As I said, if we look at our production, we do not have the mill. So we're going to have to buy the flour. And so let's just take a look at that. We will set up a trade order, and we're going to buy wheat flour. We can start. I guess we can, well, I'm going to do both. We're going to buy 1,000. We're going to maintain a stock of 1,000 organic wheat flour and 1,000 non-organic. So let's just do some kind of simple math here. Let me get my pen and paper out. So we're going to need 60 wheat flour that we're going to purchase. And we're going to need 60 eggs, which we produce, and 30 milk, which we produce. So and then we're going to sell 130 cake. So let's just take a look here. Now, Johnny Hughes also reported, thank you, Johnny, for looking into all this stuff. If we, one thing we can do, there is a simple ratio that seems to work for this. Your sell price of a good is 0.925 times the buy price. And this is the way all these games are set up. The sell price is always lower than the buy price, so you don't just set up a automatic trade where you just buy, sell, and make a profit on it. So that makes perfect sense. Let's look at the wheat flour, okay? And let's look at our pricing here of our 2. Okay, our organic is going to cost us $19.55. So we're going to have to spend $19.55 on wheat flour, and then our cake. cake should sell for 38.66 times 0.925. Okay, so if we are buying organic wheat flour at $19.55 a unit, and we are selling organic cake at 92.5% of 38.66, then we would expect to spend for every time we cycle through each of these cycles, it's going to cost us about $1,200 to buy the materials we need, because we're making our own eggs and milk, and we're going to sell the cake for about $4,700, and we're going to make $3,500 in profit every time this thing runs through. So we can certainly afford to keep buying flour and keep buying flour, because it's just pure profit. So then we can go over here to there we go. There's a good profit maker. So let's see if we can get some people. Let's hire some more people. I don't remember if I've gone ahead. Yeah, we have. 1, 2. We got a couple more. Let's fill this one up. And now I've forgotten if I maxed all these people out. I think I did. Looks like it. Yeah, so now this one will run very efficiently, and we can keep buying that flour, and they can keep walking over here and getting it and putting their products in here, and we should be good. That one should be good to go. And now we just need to get some more people. So we can get this one started. We can put Sienna in there to work. And tomorrow we'll get some more people, hopefully. But we can set this one up to make the organic. Now the organic, if we kind of look at our prices here, if we look at the cake, we can sell it for 92.3% of 38.66. Then we can get we'll have to buy the wheat flour for $19.55. Oh, that's the one I already calculated. That's the one that's $3,500. And then if we look at the other one, which is we can get that wheat flour, and we can make the regular cake. We can get the wheat flour for $13.04, sell it for $25.78. Okay, so for the regular cake, we can spend $7.80 each cycle. Let's go back to the cycles. Which one's this? Oh, this one. So we can spend $7.80 each cycle on flour, get a revenue of $3,100 for selling the cake, and make a profit of $2,300. And then this one over here, that's what we were covering first. The cost will be about $1,200. The revenue will be about $4,700, and the profit will be $3,500. So there. That's pretty easy way. That way we're taking our cake and milk and turning it into a higher profit item. We should be. So we can do this for all the goods. So I think I'm going to go ahead and set that up. I'm going to go ahead. You saw how I did this. I'm going to make 4 blocks of these going out through here. I like how they fit in there, and make them very, very efficient like this. And we will. I'll come back when I get all these made. Now the other ones will be even simpler. The wheat flour and the eggs, and the bio wheat and the eggs, and what have you. So I'll make a block for pasta, a couple for pasta, a couple for wheat bread, a couple for rye bread, and we'll be a full-blown bakery. Be back in a bit. Okay, you can see here I've been busy. We've got 8 total bakeries all set up to be hyper efficient, and looks nice, a nice little baking community. And let's see what that did to us. I'm not going to go through all the prices of all the things. They all make money to varying degrees. I haven't seen any errors yet on any of them, but in terms of, I did bump up the purchase of the flour, made it a higher amount to make sure we had plenty. But other than that, it's run very, very smoothly. Got all happy people. Did different things to give them their decorations. I think I like this one the best with the little square. But anyway, let's see what that did to our money. If we go here, we'll look at our estimated monthly budget. We're at $2.2 million in profit per month now, and every month our money goes up 1,000%. That's the way that reads. Is that right? That can't be right. 12, 3 to 1, 2. Oh, that's saying yeah. In this particular case, because our money's way down, it's going to go up to, we're going to go up to 2.5 million in a month. And then our annual, we're making projected 27.6 million in profit per year. So we're getting there. Now I'd like to play with the next little thing here. Let's take a look at our farm. Our farm is a pretty busy little place. Okay, so now I want to take a look at the last thing we have here, which is the food processing plant, which even at 30% reduction costs us $525,000 to build it. So I'm going to let it run and gather some cash. And let's just see, we're down to $217,000 in cash. Let's see how much cash we have after our guy comes in here and makes a sale. I did notice too, I'm low on coverage for the vet. This one's got this part covered, and it would not kill us to throw another vet out here. Miscellaneous veterinarian. Just put one right there on the main drag, and he can cover that into the world. Here comes our sales guy. We're at 204. Let's see what we end up with after his trip. 431. So that's a nice little trip when one visit from the market guy and we get $200 and some $1,000. That's nice. How does that correlate to if we look at our estimated daily? This says we'll make 50,000 profit a day. We made 200, so that's every 4 days. Looks like it comes about twice a week, maybe. I'd heard somebody say they thought it. The word going around was it comes every 2 days. That does not track with our budget. It looks more like he comes every 3 or 4 days. All right, so I decided to just let it run for a while. You can see we've entered winter now. It's the 29th of December. We're almost at year's end of our first year. And we wanted to do the food processing. And I wanted to have enough money. I was thinking of about $750. I wanted to be able to build at least 2 of them and all this stuff to go with it. So I decided to save up a couple $1 million. Didn't take very long. We're cranking the money in pretty good clip right now. But I do want to put in food processing. I want to see how big it was. It looks like we can do our little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We can do our same little model the way we did the bakeries. Look how nice our bakeries look in the wintertime. Bet it smells good over there, don't you think? So let's go right here. And where's the... Okay. Wintertime is not the easiest time to build. It's just hard to see certain things. Okay, we want it pointing this way. I think before I build, I'm going to drag the road down here. Let's drag that road all the way down here to the end and then run it across like this. Kind of give us a working area. All right, and let's put in a food processing plant, and let's make sure, yeah. We'll make sure it's pointing the right way. Oh no, it's not going to fit, is it? There's no way. It will not fit this way because it's a big thing. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it will not. So if we're going to use that same model, we'll have to turn it this way. We'll have to face them each other right here. Right there would do. Okay. And let's get a road. Okay. And a warehouse. What does it produce? I suspect this is all end product stuff. I suspect that a warehouse will be enough. I'll tell you what we're going to do though. We're going to let this build before I do anything else. And by the way, I could do the super fast forward through winter. I've got a fairly long research going. It's a good time to go pass through winter, but I don't want to. I want to keep building. I want goal was to have this economy rock solid and huge before we go out to the farming in the spring. And the way this game, you can pause it, we can build our fields out and purchase all our tractors and stuff really fast and get the farming going in the spring. I don't know if we'll be able to do all of our products the first year. We may not, but we'll see. Because I've calculated it's going to probably take us 3 large fields for each oil factory to make enough stuff for each oil factory. So we're going to need needs a road connection. Yeah. Well, you can do without that for a minute. I want to see what you do. Production. We can have strawberries and wheat flour. One more wheat flour, and make dumplings, strawberry dumplings. Or we can make organic strawberry dumplings, or we can take chicken meat, pasta, which we're making, and carrots, and make soup. Interesting. Chicken meat, pasta, and carrots, and make organic soup. We can take, what's that, pig meat and potatoes and pickles and make a ready meal. Or same thing, organic. Or we can take tomatoes and red peppers and make sauce. Oh, cool. So we can think about setting these things up and importing the stuff, and then we could start thinking about growing the ingredients to make even more of it. I think what we'll do with this one, instead of just doing everything, let's just do like the dumplings. Let's do the dumplings. We'll buy both ingredients. Or is there anything we can we buy chicken meat? Yeah, we can. What's it cost? $34 and $27. And what's the dumplings worth? $43. And then what do shoot? What was the other thing you have to put in them? Crap. Sorry. Okay, the dumplings. No. This one. Carrots, pasta. We're making the pasta, so we can take our pasta and just move it over here, so to speak, and use it in this. So we'd have to buy chicken meat and carrots. Chicken meat and carrots. The carrots are probably pretty cheap. So let's look at the organic side of this. So there's the chicken, carrots. Our pasta we already have. And what was it we wanted to make out of this? Dumplings. No. Is this the meal we're making? I can't remember what we're making. Soup. We're making soup. We're making chicken soup. Oh, that makes sense. Pasta and chickens and carrots, of course. Okay. All right. Sorry, I gotta laugh at myself a little bit. Okay, let me make some notes here so I can figure this out. I want to see if this is worthwhile. If not, we'll just make a couple of things of dumplings and be done with it. So if we get chicken, we'd have to buy chicken meat. How many of them? 80. And we'd use 75 pasta, which we are already making. And we would need 75 carrots. And all that put together would make 110 soup. Well, I'll tell you what, we're not even going to calculate it. Think of it like this. If I have to put chicken meat in there at 34, and I get more units of this out, and I put carrots in at 664, and again, I get more of these out, and then I have to put the pasta in. Now we're making the pasta, but let's just, what if we were even buying the pasta? 17, 33, 43, 50, 56. It's about even. If we're making the pasta, we make money on it. And we make money anyway because it's all about even, except that we're getting 110 units out of this, and these are only 80 to 75. So it absolutely makes money. So let's just do it. Let's make 2 types of soup and call it a day at that. We'll just make 2 types of soup. So we're going to get a warehouse. And I just want to confirm that warehouse has meat in it. Pretty sure it does. Can't imagine where else it would go. Yeah. So we're going to buy chicken meat. We're going to buy carrots. We'll use our own pasta. We'll give them a house. Like this. And we'll put in another food, whatever we call these things, food processing plant right here. Back it off one so the road can go through. Like that. Perfect. Give it power. And some, you know what? I do like that little. Let's make a square out of it. I like the little square, so we can give these people a nice little something like this. No, they're too big. Let's take the smaller ones. Let's take these guys. Beautiful. There we go. A lovely little winter garden for these people. And we're going to hire manufacturing folks. And we're going to set this up, change the production, and we're going to do regular chicken soup, which means we're going to need to be buying whoops. Man, I wish they'd just pre-populate this whole thing. It would be so much better. Chicken, we're going to get we're going to buy the regular chicken. We're going to maintain 500. We'll maintain 500 of those chicken. And then we're going to buy carrots. Are we already buying carrots? We are. Let's bump this up to 1,000 and 1,000. We already have the pasta. Let's sell our soup. If over 0, and I probably should have just gone ahead and do the organic side. We'll get the chickens. We'll get 500 of those, and we'll get carrots. No, we already got those. Carrots, we already got that all set. And we will sell our soup. Anything above 0. So both of them are all set up as far as buying and selling goes. We just need more people. Oh, we need to get this one going. So you're making chicken soup. And there, we should have plenty of people. Now, that error, we don't have enough, oh, we don't have enough pasta. Ooh, interesting. We are making it. Now it has enough. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So the pasta we're making over here is now going over here to the food processing plant. And now we're going to set up this one, and we're going to make the organic soup. And let's track our soups. Okay. Have we gone through a day? I can't remember. Yeah, looks like we have. Yeah, that's all we need. So we'll put one more person in here. I've already bumped these other ones up, so give him some training, give him some more money. And this one's up and running, and this one is up and running. They got plenty of pasta here. They got plenty of pasta here. We're good. We're good. Now our pasta sales, of course, will go down, but we're now using them in a higher price good, in theory. Have to do a little more math to be totally convinced of that. Not enough pasta resources. Now I want to show you something kind of nice. If we were running slaughterhouses and we couldn't quite keep up and I kept getting irritated about the messages, what we can do is turn off this message right there, that error indicator, and now it's not going to tell us if we ever have a shortage. So it's just going to run as best it can, and if it has a problem getting enough pasta, which I don't think it will, by the way, you can see it's doing pretty well there, but we won't get any error messages if it does, if we have a slight shortage. So let's see where that leaves us on our money. Our monthly, we're at 2.36 million, annually 29 million. Okay, so that's enough. That's probably enough to work with. So we're in the winter. We got 31 days left on this training. How many days are left in the winter? 58. I'd like to take advantage of that and get some other training well done, but we only got. See if I'm just going to let it run, because if I go fast forward through winter here, actually going to lose out on a training opportunity, because those 20 days, when this ends, I won't be able to start anything else. It'll just run through till spring. So I just as soon get the benefit from that. And let's just look our production, food processing plant, production list. Soup, 139,000 for organic soup, 92,000 for regular chicken soup, 160,000 from our cake, 120,000 from the organic cake. That's weird. Isn't that interesting that it makes less revenue? Here's all of our smoked fish. They're all doing well. Smoked organic trout, 109,000. Nice. And what are we doing as far as like factories are making? Look at this. Oh wow. Our animal products are making about 20.5 million, and factories are making 21.5 million. Our total profit's 29, because we're spending 8.5 million on production, 1.5 million on food. A lot of that is probably ingredients for this. So these aren't as high margin because we're having to buy some of the stuff. Now, if we had bigger farm and more stuff, we would go out and farm the raw products. We would have mills to make all our wheat flour and rye flour, cut those costs way down, and make higher margins. But as it is, we'll be happy with what we have. Now we're out of linseed. Let's look at our trade orders for linseed, and let's bump them up. We're going through it too quickly. We'll just buy more. Sorry, I had to chuckle. To me, that was a Chuck reference. Some of you will understand that. All right, and I'm just going to let this run until spring, and I think we're going to wrap up this episode. This one won't be as long, I don't guess, but we'll wrap up here. This is our engine. This is our big engine. Now, our economic engine to get us going was right here. Eggs and maybe the sheep. Eggs and sheep, probably. But now we've got all this stuff going on, and we're doing well with it. We've got our ostriches out here look like they're on a skating rink. And I'll see you in the next episode when we get into our crop farming. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Farm Manager 2021 video. Thank you.